Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope you guys are doing great. First of all, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting me. This Mandala Art class learning series has been doing very well. I never expected this much huge response from you guys. Even if it is like few comments, even if it is like one comment, I feel very happy. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So far, from class 1 to class 5, we have learned how to do mandala art using different mediums like basic mandala art. We have learned it. Intricate mandala art using basic shapes. We have learned it. Then how to do mandala art using watercolors, acrylic pens. We have learned it. In today's class, I thought of teaching you all a sacred geometric pattern, that is the seed of life. In the video, I will explain clearly how it is done, and using that pattern, how beautiful mandala art can be drawn. I am going to teach. So without any further talks, let's get into the video and learn how to draw life of a seed or seed of life and draw a beautiful mandala art. Okay. Materials required for this is round sheet paper, a pen, a compass and an eraser. To find the center of the sheet, I am using a rough sheet with the same size of the paper. Then I am going to fold it into 4 equal parts. When we are folding it in equal parts, the center which it is formed will be the center of the circle. Then place that rough paper on the circle and find the center of the circle. It is easy, right? Hope you guys have seen my recent shorts. In that art supplies all, I bought this cute little watermelon scale and it was very cute. So using that with the 2 centimeter radius, I'm going to do a circle in the center of the sheet. Then at any point of the circle, draw with the same 2 centimeter radius, you are going to do another circle. Once that circle is drawn, in between the points of 2 circle, at the point as a reference, you are going to draw another circle. Using the same method, you are going to complete the circles around the center of the circle, as I am showing in the video. Just make sure that when you are just placing the compass, that point should be between 2 circles meeting point. If you are trying this geometric pattern for the first time, I would suggest you to try this in the rough sketchbook before drawing it on the drawing paper. Once this is done, even you can continue drawing the circles from the each 2 points where the 2 circles are meeting, and that will be a flower of life, not the seed of life. Once this is done, we are just going to lock it up with another circle and layer it up. And in today's video and in today's mandala art, we are just going to use the circle grids, and the line grids will not be used. If you're still not comfortable doing the patterns without line grids, you can do it. I mean, you can do the line grids as well. Once the life of seed pattern is done, before drawing the circle grids, you can do the line grids as well. Okay. Once the grid is done, here we have 2 options. One is like you can just do the black outline on the seed of life pattern and you can start doing the mandala art, or we can color it using acrylic color pens or brush pens. Today I am going to use Dom's brush pens to color the seed of life. Before that, we will just outline everything using a black sketch pen or a marker. As mentioned earlier, today I am going to use Dom's brush pens. Here I am going to use the bright and the pastel colors both. Alternatively, I am choosing between one bright color and one pastel color to color the seed of life. Once we have colored the life of the seed, we are going to draw the mandala art around it. Okay, as I said earlier, if you want to do line grids as well, you can do it. We will start drawing the mandala art. Please make sure that the color is dry and we are not disturbing or spreading it all over the sheet. So as usual, we will start with a ulta U. This time as well, it is a usual pattern only, but the humps which I am giving between the pattern is different. The humps which I am drawing now is broader and bigger compared to my previous patterns. The next pattern which I am using here today is the spiral, which we learnt it in class 1. Along with the spiral, I am just adding side 2 petals to create a beautiful pattern. And whenever you are creating the pattern without line grids and doing a simple pattern or a design which I am doing it now, let it be interconnected to each other as I am doing. So for interconnection, here I am using is the humps. Okay, the pattern came very well. After drawing this pattern using the marker which we used for highlighting this life of seed, I am going to highlight this layer of the mandala art. See? Next here I am using is the leaf pattern. Once I am filling the outline throughout the circle, I am going to use 0.4 tip pen and fill in the patterns with intricate but easy details. See, now the outline for the next pattern is done. For the inside, before doing inside pattern, we will add one more layer because a shorter version or else a little like this, a sharp mountain. From the two edges of the leaf, a sharp mountain. We will give one layer, a pattern and an easy cut. mango design. This is called mango leaf design. Okay. A small mango leaf. Mango design. Then for this mountain shape, we are going to draw one similar shape and shade it into half. See how nicely the pattern is completed. As I said earlier, we are not going to outline this layer of the mandala art. Instead, we are going to layer this first. Okay, then we will connect these two layers together and finish our mandala art. Okay, and one more. Okay, as this is going to be a continuation of this layer, right? So we will find out the pattern which matches this. For that, again using the 0.5 tip pen, we are going to outline a pattern. See, can you see here already a base is formed for our next layer. So what I am going to do is a leaf. Nice. So we are going to put a outline of leaf here. New pattern, even I am also trying this first time. Okay, see, a petal or a droplet, preferably a droplet design. Once these droplets are drawn now, in between this, again we are going to do a interconnection. See, or whenever whatever patterns we draw without using line grids, those should be connected. If it is not connected, then mandala art will not look symmetric. If the patterns are not connected, you make it connected using the humps. Okay, now this looks connected. See the difference in the pattern. See the difference in the pattern. This is connected pattern and these are not connected patterns, which is a huge difference in both these. Okay, we'll create the outline for this pattern throughout this layer. Then later we will fill in the fillings inside. See how beautifully the outline for our next pattern is created. Now using this 0.4 tip, we are going to fill in. For this, again it is going to be easy yet intricate. Adding layers to the outline will also look intricate. See, once this is adding a layer, then connecting it. See? a layer to the hump, then connect the points together. A layer to the hump and connect the points together. How intricate, how beautifully the pattern got created. See, just a V and a hump. Easy. A V and a going to half shade it. Very easy, no? The pattern, it looks very intricate, but the steps which we followed makes it easier to follow. For the next 2 layers, we will do it differently. So again, using the marker, I am going to because this pattern in this layer and this pattern in this layer going to be different, so I am going to differentiate, part it out. Okay, like this. I'm not going to highlight now with the black pen for the last layer. Only for this layer we'll do it. I am going to draw the last layer of the pattern first, then it will be like a continuation in the previous layer. So for that, using this, it is like a slant form of swirl. Okay, and using little bit like this much gap, I am going to draw another swirl like this. Okay, then draw a hump like this, then create a layer and drag it to the end. Okay, this will be our pattern. So connectingly like this, we are going to draw got it? So again, a slanted swirl with this much space. Again, slanted swirl. If you find it difficult doing it first time, right, I would suggest you to practice this pattern, only this pattern, at your workbook, or any other pattern which you may find difficult in the workbook first, then draw it directly on the drawing sheet. Inside this we will fill it later, but this is just an outline. Even here we are going to create a small filling. See, this you may find it difficult, but once you follow it now, it is very easy. See, just a slant swirl, the same swirl leaving some little space on the other side as well. Then connect both the swirl using a hump design, then give a filling inside. Then here also connect both these swirls using a hump pattern. Easy. If you find it difficult, please practice in the workbook first before drawing it directly. Okay. just opposite to each swirl a small ulta leaf border. Okay, so once this is done, we are going to fill this gaps as well. So what we will do is a slant leaf pattern like this. Okay, since we are creating this on live and I have not practiced this pattern before, I am just improvising, so this is going to be fun. Okay, each pattern each side, then in between these two patterns we are going to do a ulta drop and a small mango border, and again connect it with a small leaf like this. Fill in the gaps. Fill in the gaps. Do not leave too much blank space. We are going to still fill the patterns here using the 0.4 nib, but this is just an outline. Okay, once these two patterns are done, outer droplet, a half mango design, then connect it again with this design, then a small mountain, fill it. Okay, easy. See how beautifully and an intricate mandala got created. So once the outline is done, using the 0.4 tip, I am just going to fill inside the pattern. It is just simple fillings inside the pattern. It's usually adding a layer and shading it out. Once all the outlining and filling of the pattern inside is done, I'm just highlighting or thickening the outside of the pattern so that it looks elegant and beautiful. Lastly, for the outline of the each layer of the mandala art, I am going to use some metallic colors. Today I am going to use green metallic color. If you like this video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and please share it with your friends as well who is interested in learning mandala art. Thank you.